Malone, Don Omar, Los Bandoleros. Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias a Dios.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comics, coming at you with this week's comic book haul. That's right, guys, we got a comic book haul for this week, and actually, I have a pretty decent amount of books to show you. This haul is going to consist of what I picked up from my LCS this week. You know, as you know, I was able to pick up my books today. Haven't been able to all week. I know with the whole Rebirth and everything, and Wednesday was a big deal because, you know, that's the Rebirth one shot, the end of Justice League 50. So it's a whole big thing, and I gotta say, Rebirth was awesome. You know, let's just get into it before I start talking about Rebirth, because I've seen there's a bunch of videos out about Rebirth. I haven't had a chance to watch them, but I'm pretty sure everyone already knows what's going on and everything. But let me just show you what I got. Also, okay, this haul, again, it consists of what I picked up on my LCS, eBay. I got some eBay stuff that came in, which I already opened up. You know, I'm not gonna do no unboxing, so that way we can get straight to the books. And also my prize winnings from Bill Christensen's contest. I have won his second place prize, and I gotta say, man, he sent me some awesome books. Excuse me. And these are books that normally you won't get in a prize. So I'm gonna show you guys those also. So let's get into it right away. What I picked up first from my LCS. I didn't pick up any back issues from my LCS this week. I just picked up what was on my pull. And start off with this one right here. This is the Image Plus magazine, issue 2. And you know me, the reason I'm getting these is because The Walking Dead, he is Negan. That's right, you know, you get the Negan origin. You know, this is part 2 of it. And I know, spoiler alert, but there's no spoiler really, because really nothing really happening. All we know so far is that Negan is an asshole. He was an asshole before the apocalypse, and he's an asshole after the apocalypse. So that's about it so far, you know. But in any case, I'm gonna get him because, you know, me and my wife actually is a huger Walking Dead fan than me, but I'm also a Walking Dead fan, so, you know, we'll continue getting it, you know. And I'm reading the other stories in there. It's pretty good, man. It's a good pickup for $1.99. Can't go wrong. Alright, so that's that one. And now let's get into the haul. So, first book I want to show you is this one right here. Man, you're probably wondering what this is. This is done by, I forgot, I apologize, I forgot the guy who creates this, but he has a company called CA Comics, and I actually saw him one time at the Clifton Comic Show. He had a table. These are blank comic books that he makes so that you can create your own comic book. The whole inside, let me just show you real fast. It's really cool. I bought this for my daughter because she loves like drawing and things like that, and she's definitely going to be the creator in this family. It's just straight up a comic book with panels empty for you to just create whatever you want. How cool is that? You know, it's good material, too, good quality. The stock that feels like, you know, the blank variants. So, you know, it's really cool, and they're only $3.99. So I figured I'd pick one up and give it to her and see what she can do. That's awesome, you know. Inspire some creativity, you know, in the kids today. You know, even for some adults too, they have ideas. They could throw them down on this. This could be like some kind of, you know, plot for them. You know, it's awesome. $3.99, can't go wrong. You know, I want to see if she gets really into it. I'll pick her up some more. All right. Next on my pull, Spider-Man Deadpool #5. Sorry, guys, the glare is killing me. All right. Yeah, Spider-Man Deadpool #5. You know what? I read up to issue number 3. 4 I haven't read. 5. I hear that Joe Kelly's ending at issue 6, if I'm not mistaken, if that's true. But, you know, once Joe Kelly stops writing for this, then you know, I'm gonna cut it off my pull list also, because you know, the only reason I bought it was because Joe Kelly's writing it. And yeah, so that's it. Let's move on to the next one. The next book here was in my bag, but I think they made a mistake because I originally had canceled the Deadpool series, but there was one in my bag. So, you know, I kind of looked at the cover and, you know, I kept it. So this is Deadpool #12, you know. And I'm assuming they went back again in the story to that Deadpool 2099. So pretty cool. I like the, you know, the border cover. Reminds me of the books from back in the 90s. Next up we got Guardians of the Galaxy number 8. And, you know, I've been reading this run from the beginning, and I'm gonna stick with it until issue 10. That way, you know, I'll have the first 10 issues of it. And I gotta say, I really like this cover. You know, Groot shows, you know, fighting all the Skrulls with Agent Venom. Really nice, you know, battle cover there. Alright. Next, again, I haven't taken it off. Still on my pull list. Amazing Spider-Man 1.5. Amazing Grace Part 5. You know, yeah, that's it. That's, you know, not much to say about that one. This one here was from last week. Future's Quest number 1. As I was walking out the store, all the Future's Quest books, they were sold out. They ran out, but they ordered more, and they're not going to be first. They ordered more first printings out, so I have a regular one next week. But this one, as I was walking out the store, I saw it on the shelf. It was the last one, and I grabbed it because I want to start getting these blank variants, because my plan for New York Comic Con, you know, at New York Comic Con, you don't really go there to get deals because the prices are just overinflated. I'm getting a few of these blank sketches because I want to get some blank, you know, some sketches done. That's one thing I don't have in my collection. I don't have any original sketch pieces from artists, and I would like to do that. So I'm gonna start picking up a few of these blank ones when I get a chance to, because that's what I want. All right, get these out the way. Now, this one here, you guys already know. This is Justice League number 50. This wasn't on my pull list. You know, I was reading it digitally, but I wanted this copy because, you know, we were supposed to find out about the Joker in this one, and I read it already. I read this one actually as soon as I got home, because I wanted to read Rebirth as soon as I got home also, and before Rebirth I wanted to read this because this leads right into Rebirth. So you know, we get to find out about the Joker. I don't want to spoil it because I don't know if people have read it or not yet, but this was a great read, man. You know, I really liked how it ended up. The fighting in this book was awesome, and I'm gonna pick up the trade that, you know, the whole Darkseid War, because I kind of missed out on it because just price reasons. You know, this book is $5.99, so that's why I never picked up the Justice League run. So after this issue, we'll have a trade paperback. I'll buy that Darkseid War, the whole volume, so I can read it straight through. And then I picked up also the John Romita Jr. variant of it. You know? Alright, and then the last from my LCS was, of course, Rebirth. You know? And, you know, cracked this. I mean, I already read online, like, the first half of the book. They had it, you know, the previews of it. And I read it when I got home. Awesome. I'm more excited for Rebirth than I originally was. You know, because when you hear reboot, you're like, oh, here we go again, another reboot. But this reboot, to me, it touched me where when I stopped reading comics, it was around the time when Wally West was the Flash. That was my Flash. Wally West was my Flash, not Barry Allen, because Barry Allen, you know, originally died in Crisis on Infinite Earth, and Wally West was the Flash, you know, throughout all those years. You know, Barry Allen didn't come back until Flash Rebirth back in like 2007, around there, 2008, and at that point when that Rebirth came out, I did read that run. The same thing with the Green Lantern Rebirth run, and then I stopped comics from there. So, you know, I like the way they I like the introduction of this, and I like the way where they're going at, especially with the whole, you know, Watchmen thing and everything. Awesome, and I'm excited for the new titles. But DC is not stupid. They know they're marketing really well now, because even though the price tag is $2.99, these books are coming out bi-weekly, so that means you're gonna end up spending more money than if the book was even if a book was costed $4.99. You know, one a month is still less money than buying two of these at $2.99 twice a month. So they know what they're doing, and instead of them doing a whole Rebirth series like the way Secret Wars was, how they'll give you like a 9-issue series or any other event that happens, in order for you to find out what's going on with the other characters, you literally have to buy their #1 issues. You have to collect their runs to find out their role in Rebirth. So they know what they're doing, but I'm not gonna fall for that, you know, where I'm gonna buy every single #1. There's only specific titles that I'm gonna follow on Rebirth, and I'm gonna keep it at that, because I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did with Secret Wars. So that's the original cover, and this is if you guys don't know, whenever you see the two hands there, that's they're taking homage to the drawing on the Sistine Chapel, but Michelangelo, the artist. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name of the painting, the Hand of God or something, like man touching God or something like that. That's what that represents there. And then this is that's the variant for it. So happy with Rebirth. Awesome, you know, better than I expected, and I'm hooked. Even my LCS, you know, I asked him when I walked in there today, I said, so what do you think about Rebirth? He said Rebirth was freaking awesome, that many people created all new pull lists on DC all over again, so they got the reaction that they wanted. Then, you know, people starting to pick up their books again and things like that. So let's see how it goes. All right, so next, got an eBay haul for you guys, right? Actually, I got two eBay pickups here, and let me just... So, quick little story. I was searching on eBay for Batman Beyond Unlimited #1, which I found, which was right here. Right? I was looking for that book, and I found a seller selling it for $1.75, and the shipping was $3.95. So I added it to my cart on eBay, and then because it was only one book at $1.75, the shipping was $3.95, and he offers combined shipping, I said, let me look at what other things he had for sale so I can add a few more books to justify the $3.95 in shipping, which, you know, most people do. So as I was looking, I found this on his site for sale. This is Wolverine Origins #6, the Wizard World Texas 2006 exclusive sketch cover done by Joe Quesada, and the price on this slab was $39.99 or best offer, free shipping. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty low price for, you know, a 9.8 slab. It's, you know, it's not a key or anything like that, but, you know, it is a Wizard World Texas exclusive. It is a sketch done by Joe Quesada, and it's a 9.8 CGC. $39.99 a best offer. I was like, damn, that's cheap already. But because he wrote best offer, you know, he's not getting $39.99. He's gonna get the best offer. So I put in a bid for, you know, offer for $25. He came back at me with $37, and then on my last attempt, I said, you know what? I'll give it. I put $30, and then I told him that I have this one in my cart from his, you know, from his site also, and that if he accepts the offer, that I would pay for both books immediately. So he came back at me with a last counter offer. He says, how about you give me $35? Free shipping, and I'll include the Batman Beyond #1, Unlimited #1. So you know, that was an offer I couldn't refuse, so I accepted it. So I got both these books here for $35, all in. That's with shipping and everything. So that was pretty awesome, you know. So that was one deal that I got on eBay. Then the next deal was a few weeks ago. I was talking to Manny about the Weapon X books from Marvel Comics Presents, and I had a couple of them in my original collection, but they were really beat up because they were from back in the day when I was a kid that I bought. So I started looking them up online real quick, and I found this one. This is Weapon X Marvel Comics Presents Weapon X number 82. I found that one on eBay for, it was like $2, I think it was $2.25 or something like that. So I saw the condition; it was nice, real clean book. So I picked it up. Then from the same seller, I ended up finding this one right here. This is just it's not a key or anything like that, but it's Wonder Woman 157, Adam Hughes cover, really nice. I paid $1.50 for this book. And then he had in his site this one here. This one is Batman Beyond #1 from 2010. This is the series that came out after the original 6-part series from 1999. So I found this one. This one was $2 also. So I paid a total for these books with shipping. It was like $12 total because of the, you know, shipping. I think was like $4 something like that. So I got those 3 books for that low price, and I was happy because I'm just trying to. I was picking up a lot of the stuff that I find from Batman Beyond because, you know, he's one of my favorite characters. So a lot of the, you know, the older issues, I'm trying to get them, and yeah, and the condition of these books are great. So I got some more. I told you this was kind of a big haul because a few things came. I got everything for really cheap this week, man. I could not believe it. All right, just give me a second. Let me just gather all these books, guys. All right, these next books, I got this entire set. Was the books were, it came out to $4 and his shipping was $4.50. So I got this total. All these books I'm going to show you now, I got them for a total of $8.50. Alright, so I found some more of those Weapon X books. Weapon X number 73. You know, Marvel Comics presents Weapon X 73. And all these covers, including the other Weapon X I showed you, are done by Barry Windsor Smith. Marvel Comics presents number 75. You know, some of these, you see these have a little denting. These could use a pressing, but these are not books I'm going to grade. These are books that, I buy them because of nostalgic reasons, because I've had these when I was a kid, and I just wanted to go through them again and reread them, and, you know, and just have them, because they remind me of my childhood, you know. Marvel Comics presents Weapon X number 80. Number 81. And hold on, my light went down because my battery was low. Let me just plug it in. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry guys, the light went off because my battery was low on my camera, so I plugged it in while it's recording now, and it just doesn't happen. But I don't think I need the light. The light seems pretty good at anything. That was probably creating too much glare anyway, so kind of looks better like that anyway. So that's issue number 81. And then this one is issue 84. So that's what I originally bought from that seller. Those 5 books for $4 and $4.50 shipping. So $8.50, I figured, you know, it's almost like $2 a piece of book. So that's fine because I like those books. I love those covers, especially that one right there. That cover's sick. This is actually a wraparound cover, and you see the other side of his face when you open it up. But when this package came to me, you know, I expected like a thin package because only 5 books. It came in a big ass box, and I'm like, damn, what the hell? Why it came in a big ass box? Because the seller threw in some more books for free, and that was awesome. Because some sellers do that on eBay. They just are trying to get rid of stuff or for whatever reason, and they'll throw things in. And the books that he threw in are pretty cool books, man. I gotta say. This is one of those Wizards 1/2 Weapon X. Awesome, because I didn't have that. And this whole run here, and these are not numbered. I'm gonna have to look inside for the number, because I don't see no numbers on the top. So it's that Weapon X issue right there. If anyone knows about this particular Weapon X series right here, just, you know, hit me up in the comments and let me know. This Weapon X right here, that one. That one. That one. And that one. So the seller gave me that whole stack of books for $8.50, and hey, I'll take it all day. All day, every day. So, all we got left now is I'm going to show you my prize winnings from Bill Christensen. If you guys are not subbed to Bill Christensen, there's going to be a link to his channel in the description below. He was running a contest. I can't remember exactly what the contest was about at this point, but I won the second place prize. And actually, My entry was probably his last entry. I got in right at the last second because it's been bad for me to keep up with. I know there's a couple of more contests out there also, and I want to do them just to show support for my fellow YouTubers. You know, Tom Ryan has a contest out there. Merc with a Mouth has a contest. I think Simplify also has a but I just haven't had a chance to dig out books to really do the videos the way I want to. But I'm gonna really try, and if I miss, if I don't get to do it, it's not because I don't want to do it, or just time frame. And especially the way I got my comic books, once I put them away, it's difficult for me to pull them back out unless I make a whole big mess again. You know, so let me show you what the prize is. 2 of the books I knew that were the prize that I won, but then he threw in an extra book too, and I just gotta show you all these books, man. Amazing Spider-Man 238, first appearance of the Hobgoblin. Awesome book. I don't have this book, so for someone to give it as a prize, that's awesome. It is missing the tattoo. I think it has a tattoo insert supposed to have in it, but I don't care because I do not have this. I've never read the first appearance of the Hobgoblin, and I'm freaking excited to have this book. Then the next one, which is cool because I have one also, but this one, it's always good to have 2. Amazing Spider-Man 252, and that's the first appearance of the Black Suit. Well, it's a 4-way tie between Web of Spider-Man #1, Marvel Team Up, the one I showed you the other day, and Secret Wars #8. So you can never say, oh, that's not a good book to win. This is an awesome book to have in your collection. Even if you have 2 copies of it. And then the last book he threw in there, I did not expect it. I was going to buy one a while back. I was with Manny at the Clifton show, and, they were selling it for like about $45 at $40, $50, and I'm like, I couldn't spend it at that time. I didn't want to spend it. I said I'll wait because, I'll probably get a better deal. And what happens when I open up this package, this book is between both of those. Savage She-Hulk #1. Awesome. I don't have it at all in my collection for me to win a copy of it and a prize. Who gives prizes like that for a contest? Like, that's awesome. Awesome. So if you guys are not sub to Bill Christensen, there's going to be a link in the description below. And that's it. That's my haul for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Saw things that you like. Exciting time for comics right now with the whole Rebirth. I love the relaunch. Is so far so good. I got my PGX books back. You guys saw that last video. I just gotta show it again. My favorite cover. I love that. Oh, I haven't put it away yet because I just keep staring at it. That's it. That's all I got to say. I do have another. I have another eBay package coming in the mail. It'll probably be here sometime next week because of the holiday and all that. And next week I have some stuff in my pool, so we'll have another haul video for next week. Also, I'm gonna give you guys a little more information. Hopefully I'll have more information on it, but I am gonna do another interview at my LCS this Wednesday. There's gonna be a couple of writers and artists there. It's for an independent book, and I'm gonna give you the info on my next video because I don't have it in front of me just to read off the names, and because it's relatively new people, new writers and new artists. And my comic shop, the owner, Sako Jones, he was like, you ready for the next interview? Because the Wednesday's happening, and I'm going to be, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be my 3rd interview on my channel, and hope you guys tune in for that. And that's it. Until next video, peace.
Just carry on, don't rejoice every time you hear the sound of my voice.